Roads, homes, and infrastructure are transforming once forgotten communities in Nyanza. Bulldozers are rumbling, burn cranes are swinging, all indications of a region experiencing an unparalleled economic renaissance. More than 69 billion shillings in economic projects, supported by a strong partnership between President William Ruto and ODM leader Raila Odinga, are revitalizing a region that suffered decades of political marginalization and neglect. The projects, which include roads, water projects, and industrial hubs, signal a fresh attempt to cement the broad-based government that is facing serious criticism from former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka. President William Ruto has started development initiatives throughout Kenya since assuming office in September 2022, especially in Nyanza, which has long been the stronghold of the opposition. In order to improve livelihoods and promote economic growth in counties like Kisumu, Siaya, Homa Bay, Migori, Nyamira, and Kisii, his administration has implemented a number of physical, economic, and social projects. President Ruto also embarked on a development tour of the area in 2024 and 2025, launching numerous projects. Here is a thorough examination of the major development initiatives that President Ruto is now spearheading. Number 10. Fish Processing Plant. Fishermen and fish traders in Homa Bay support the national government's intention to put up a fish processing factory in the county, claiming it will save them from avoidable losses. They stated constructing a fish factory will not only help to enhance their livelihoods but also create jobs for communities. In the past, President William Ruto has declared that his administration will assist the Lake region's fishing industry. The 2.5 billion shillings Kabonyo Kanyagwal Fisheries and Aquaculture Research Center in Kisumu is one example of this. The president announced that his administration will establish a 400 million shillings fish processing facility in Homa Bay. More than 60% of Kenya's portion of Lake Victoria is in Homa Bay, yet it does not have a fish processing plant. This comes after the private factory Capital Fish closed its doors in 2012. The new processing facility will be built before the end of this year, according to Martin Ojindo, chairman of the Kenya Fish Marketing Authority. He noted that the agency is fast-tracking the process to guarantee residents benefit from resources in Lake Victoria. We have begun following up on the promise to secure the success of the project. I will see to it that President Ruto fulfills his promise, he declared. According to President William Ruto, the government is making investments in the blue economy to help the Lake Victoria and coast regions realize their enormous potential. The president noted that the blue economy may increase the nation's wealth, food security, and employment opportunities. Number 9. Potato Processing Plant in Kuria. Potato processing in the Kuria region involves the Migori County Sweet Potato Processing Plant at Getenganya, which became operational and received product certifications from the Kenya Bureau of Standards in 2024. The plant produces orange-fleshed sweet potato flour, composite flour, a blend with millet and sorghum, and sweet potato puree. In August 2024, the plant's products attained KEBS certification, allowing them to hit retail market shelves and assuring consumers of their quality and safety. The national government, under President Ruto's administration, has reiterated its commitment to the full operationalization of the plant and other agro-processing projects in the region. Number 8. Revitalization of sugar companies. Sugarcane producers have been reassured by President William Ruto that continued changes in the sugar business will provide prompt payments and yearly incentives, comparable to those earned by growers of other cash crops. President Ruto stated that the government's leasing of 4 state-owned sugar plants is intended to simplify operations and guarantee that farmers are paid on time upon cane delivery during a leadership conference held at South Nyanza Sugar Company, Soni, in Awendo, Migori County. For the first time in Kenya's sugar industry, the president gave bonus checks totaling 150 million Kenyan shillings to Mumias sugar producers in January. Ruto expressed optimism that Kenya will become a net exporter of sugar by 2027, doing away with the need for imports, as more farmers enter the market. Additionally, he declared that 500 million Kenyan shillings would be added to the Lower Kuja irrigation scheme in Yetiki sub-county, which already spans 7,200 acres. In order to increase national crop yields, the government has registered 6.5 million farmers thus far, allowing for the effective supply of subsidized fertilizer and farm inputs. Number 7. Expanding electricity access. With more than 1.4 billion Kenyan shillings set aside for Kisumu County alone in the current fiscal year, President William Ruto's administration is making significant investments in Nyanza's access to electricity through the Last Mile Connectivity Project, LMCP, and solar mini-grids. The program is a component of a national strategy to ensure that everyone has access to electricity by 2026. In the Nyanza region, important projects and initiatives consist of 1. Last Mile Connectivity Project. This flagship program, implemented by the Rural Electrification and Renewable Energy Corporation, REREC, and Kenya Power, aims to connect thousands of households. Specific targets include connecting over 25,000 households in Homa Bay County and up to 16,000 households in Siaya County. 2. Solar mini-grids, to ensure reliable power in hard-to-reach areas like Mfangano and Ruzinga Islands. The government is developing solar mini-grids. The Majita Island solar grid has already been commissioned, powering 1,400 households and supporting local services like cold storage for fish traders. 3. Budgetary allocations. The Ministry of Energy has allocated a total of 1.4 billion Kenyan shillings in the current financial year specifically for scaling up last-mile connectivity in Kisumu County alone, with Nayakak sub-county receiving over 200 million Kenyan shillings of this. 4. Transmission infrastructure. Beyond household connections, the government is upgrading major infrastructure, such as the Sanduhoma-Bayawendo transmission line and substations in Kisii, to stabilize and boost power supply for industrial and domestic use in the wider South Nyanza region. Number 6. Mining. The William Ruto administration is committed to reviving Nyanza's mining industry, especially in regions with abundant gold and copper deposits like Makolda, Migori County, and portions of Siaya County. The government has announced a elaborate plan for the long-term development of the mining subsector throughout the Nyanza region, even though specific large-scale federal projects are still in the planning or early development stages. Deputy Chief of Staff in the Executive Office of the President, Belud Owalo, also highlighted the mining sector as a critical area of concern, pointing out that despite Nyanza's rich mineral resources, the region continues to suffer neglect even after years of extensive mining activity.
Before we continue, welcome back to Be Amazed 254. If you are new around this paths, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to never miss an upload. This is the #1 channel on the internet where amazing people come to watch. Also, you can show us some love by giving this video a like.
Number 5. Cotton farming and industry. In order to increase farmer incomes, guarantee food security, and generate employment through value addition, President Ruto's administration is actively attempting to revive cotton farming in Kenya's Nyanza region, a historically significant but collapsed industry, by offering subsidized seeds, such as BT cotton, enhancing inputs, bolstering cooperatives, and reviving regional textile factories like Kisumu cotton mills.
We are going to work together so that we can give you improved BT cotton seeds, so that we can enhance the production of cotton, we can get better returns for our farmers, and we can develop the textile industry in the Republic of Kenya katika harakati yetu ya kupanga mambo ya industrialization, value addition na agro-processing.
Number 4. Construction of Magogua Dam. President William Ruto's administration has prioritized the revival of the Magogua multipurpose dam as part of a strategic development blueprint for the Nyanza and Kisii regions. Long stalled, the project is now framed as a mega dam critical for achieving national food security and energy goals. This dam seeks to bridge gaps in resource distribution and efficiency by facilitating irrigation, providing clean drinking water, and increasing the region's electricity supply. The construction of the Magogua Dam will cost 86 billion shillings. The dam is an example of a multifaceted resource management strategy that simultaneously addresses energy, water, and agricultural needs. Coming at number 3. Koru-Soin Dam. Following a high-level inspection by the Executive Office of the President's Delivery Unit and important national and local authorities, the government has unveiled new measures to release the blocked 19.9 billion shillings Koru-Soin Dam project. Eliud Walo, the Executive Office of the President's Deputy Chief of Staff for Delivery and Government Efficiency, oversaw the multi-agency team. The project is a key part of the government's wider plan to build 50 megadams to boost food security, control flooding, and generate power across Kenya. In late 2025, the State Department for Water requested and received 900 million shillings from the National Treasury to help jump-start the project. These funds are intended to settle part of the contractor's 890 million shillings pending claims and address outstanding land compensation issues. Local leaders have been directed to convene forums to improve transparency and address local concerns regarding land acquisition and compensation. Number 2. Substone factory in Kisii. President William Ruto has committed to establishing a Substone factory and a value addition center in Kisii County to modernize the industry and increase miner incomes. This project is part of a broader industrialization strategy for the region. The mining of tobacco Substone in Kisii County is an important economic activity because it provides over 7,000 people with incomes and constitutes about 40% of the total national handicraft export.
Wale mafundi wa Substone wanafanya kazi mzuri sana. It is actually one of the best products that we have in Kenya. Na nashukuru gavana wetu ameenda akatafuta wale marafiki zetu, mashemezi zake. Wamekuja na wamesema sasa watatusaidia na processing.
Last but not least is the construction of the Lake Region Ring Road. The Lake Victoria Ring Road is a major infrastructure project revitalized by President William Ruto's administration to transform the economy of the Lake region. Originally conceptualized decades ago, the project is now seeing significant progress across 5 counties: Busia, Siaya, Kisumu, Homa Bay, and Migori. The proposed 480-kilometer highway network around the Kenyan shores of Lake Victoria is a major infrastructure project aimed at improving regional connectivity and economic growth. With an estimated cost of about 70 billion Kenyan shillings, the project is supported by the Kenyan government in partnership with multilateral development institutions such as the World Bank and the African Development Bank. Classified as AB2 highway, the road will feature a 7-meter wide carriageway and 2-meter shoulders, allowing safe movement for both motorized and non-motorized traffic. Once completed, the network is expected to enhance trade, mobility, and social integration across the Lake Victoria region, contributing to sustainable regional development.
Your Excellency, unajua pia katika wizara tunapanga kuhakikisha tumejenga barabara ya kilomita zaidi 400 ya kutoka Busia mpaka imalizia hapa Homa Bay ambayo inaitwa Lake Victoria Ring Road.
Msiulize nimekuja kufanya nini Homa Bay, na mimi sijapigiwa kura Homa Bay. Mimi nasema Homa Bay ni Kenya, na mimi nitafanyia kazi watu wa Homa Bay vile na wafanyia wale wengine wote